Hey, watch where you're stepping. Yeah, you almost stepped on me. It's okay, just watch where you're walking, alright? You almost turned me into... You know when you step on a banana and like it goes, the inside of the banana goes everywhere? All over the road? That's what I would have looked like. Why am I so small? It's a long, long story. You have time? Well, before we get into that, can you tell me your name? Huh. Well, that's a nice name. Mine? You can call me, well, what is my name? Sorry, I just having a little bit of a problem recalling it. Like I said, it's been a long day. Well, I guess I'll tell you my tale. Not my actual tail that could wrap around your arm if I wanted to. No, I mean, look, I'll just tell you. So, I used to be a big Naga, much bigger than you even. I could probably, like, wrap you in my tail, like whole body tail thing. Not that I would, but I could. Anyway, well, I made friends with a human, and they were a nice human when we were younger. Well, as they got older, they kind of became more cruel, more dark. And well, I didn't push anything because I figured, oh, they'll turn themselves around. It's just a phase. But it kept going. And soon, somebody got hurt. Using their magical abilities, they started to cause chaos and destruction. And I tried to stop them. But you may not know this, but us Nagas were very weak to magic, very sensitive to it. And well, when I got in the way of them trying to hurt someone, I got hit right in the chest by one of their magical spells, and that magical spell happened to be shrinking. So now I'm tiny. And on top of that, I can't remember anything, at least personally, about myself. Like, I remember general things, but I can't remember my name. I can't remember who my parents are. I don't even remember how old I am. I wonder if there was, like, partial amnesia. But I remember all my friends. I remember useful things, like how to get around and how to talk and how to write. But I can't remember my name. I can't remember any close connections I have. All I can remember is the person who did this to me and that I used to be friends with them. Well, in my tiny form, I tried to chase after them, but they just kicked me down a well. Eventually I got out, but by the time I was out, the whole village had been razed. And I was just left behind. I don't know what to do. I'm just kind of traveling the forest by myself, with no real plan or goal, just to survive, really. You have an idea? What's that? Travel with you? I mean, I can. Are you sure, though? I know there's a stigma with us Nagas, and people generally don't like us, and... Okay. What do you want me to do? You're petting my head. Why? Don't pet my head. I am a dignified Naga, and I don't need head pets. Get your hand off my hair. It does feel nice, but that's not the point. Nagas don't need head pets. That's final. Now, how am I going to travel with you? I'm much slower than you are, especially at my small size. Coil around your arm? Are you sure? I mean, okay. Here I come. Just lower your arm down and I'll crawl up. Alright. Here I go. There we go. And there. I'm not coiling too tight around your arm, am I? Alright, good. There we go. We're like a symbiotic relationship. I'm coiled around your arm, holding onto it tight, and you're, using said arm. You have a name for me? Alright, what's the name? Oh, that's a terrible name. Come on, there's gotta be a better name than that. You were not calling me Hisser. Oh, I haven't even hissed at you once. Well, yes, I can hiss. Not that I do it, but I can. I mostly use it just for detecting things in the air, not really as a threat. How about this? What about Karen? Why, Karen? Well, you're carrying me, and since I've attached to your arm, I figured that'd be a good name. Karen. What do you think? Carin? Karen. You think it works? Good. Because I'm kind of out of ideas for any other name I could have. It just feels natural to me, somehow. Anyway, what's the plan? We're going to a nearby village? Okay. Am I venomous? No, not really. I'm usually a swallow whole kind of Naga. Not that I swallow humans whole, just, that I swallow prey whole, and humans aren't prey. Humans are friends, not food. I think I've heard that somewhere. Something about a Nemo? I don't know. Look. Oh, Nemo, the orca, the orca and the clownfish. Fish aren't food, humans aren't food. It was a joke. Like I said, I recall general memories, just nothing personal. Except for them, which is weird. You'd think I'd forget them, but no. How do I know I've lost my memory? Well, I know that there's supposed to be someone there, but they're just not. It's like they're engulfed in a shadow, like a mental block has been put in place. Like, 'cause I know their existence, I just can't see them. It's like being encased in darkness. You know something's there, but you can't see what it is, and it kind of scares you. Yeah, that's kind of what it's like for me. What was my human friend's name? I think their name was Elsa, or something like that. I forget it. Anyway. Do I know any magic? Like I said, Nagas are very sensitive to magic, so no. We're very weak to it. Hit us with magic and we go down pretty fast. I don't know, something to do with our genetic makeup. It makes our cells unstable and causes us to take great damage from it. Even just with the shrinking spell, it gave me a giant bruise down my tail and stomach. It really hurt. Well, I've been traveling for about a month on my own now. Now I'm with you, though, so I guess we're traveling together. Whoa, stop. Careful, look down. Yeah, that looks like regular mud, but throw a stick in it. Just do it. See, it's screaming sand. What's screaming sand? You don't know what screaming sand is? Well, it's what happens when you trap a bunch of humans in sand and they die. They get absorbed into it, and basically their souls try to drag down anyone who steps in it. So go around the sand. They will try to drag you into its sandy pits. So let's just avoid that. Oh, and while we're at it, be very careful of the ceiling. Do not put your arms up in the air. Well, if you accidentally brush against one of the vines that are not a vine, you could find yourself lunch for one of my kind. Well, I mean, I don't eat humans, but, well, Nagas aren't unanimous. Some of us think humans are neat, some of us think humans are food, others don't care. It kind of depends on the Naga you ask, but a lot of Nagas tend to like eating humans. You're kind of seen as a rare delicacy. So maybe we should avoid putting your hands up like that. Especially if they accidentally detect you. So, yeah. Are we close to the end of the forest? Not really. We have about another few hours of travel. How do I know the forest so well? I've been here for a month. I've walked around this entire place. How have I survived? Mostly eating rabbits. Or mice. Lots of mice. I have to kill rabbits physically. I can't swallow them whole, sadly, anymore. But I can eat lots of mice. And rats. Rats fill me up really good. They kind of taste bad, though. I will say that. Hey, wait, stop. Okay, that's not good. Well, normally, we would just continue walking forward. But, yeah, that's a bad idea. I can sense incredible danger that way. Well, it appears that this is, I don't know how to explain it. Well, what we're looking at... You remember that friend I mentioned a while ago, Elsa? She's been here. And if she's been here, that means there's foul magic. And foul magic breeds bad spirits. We do not want to go that way. It may be faster, sure, but we could just as easily meet our end. What are bad spirits? You're telling me you haven't seen any of them? You know, the ones that try to end your life and play around with you? Like kitsunes, for example? Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna camp here, wait for the spirits to leave, and in the morning, we'll continue traveling. Yes, I know there's still a little bit of daylight left, but traveling this way right now is a really bad idea. We should stay out here, outside of that influence. What do I mean by influence? It's like an energy. Us monster types are very sensitive to that energy, and while I can resist it, if you're not expecting it, it can take over your mind. Well, it'd basically make me a lot more aggressive, a lot more rude to you, and even if I'm this small, if I get feral, like this energy would have me become, it would not be hard for my tail to end up around your neck. So let's just not go there right now. Let's just stay here, in this spot, until it passes. Good. Did you have any camping gear on you? No. You didn't plan for this. Alright. It's gonna be freezing tonight. You have an idea? What's that? I'm not big enough to coil you. Oh, lay me in your chest? Are you sure? I mean, I wouldn't mind it, but it's a very close thing. Okay, if you say so. I'll just slip down your shirt like this and rest right here. There we go. Now I'm resting my head on your collarbone. Thank you for this. Very warm. So very warm. I hope you don't mind if I take a nap here. It's very warm.